Many years ago, a great scientist was a guest at the head of a small religious school on the west coast of the United States. The school principal invited all the students to dinner so they could learn from the scientist's experiences and knowledge. After dinner, various topics were discussed, and the conversation eventually turned to the future of the third millennium. The scientist believed that since humanity had achieved all possible discoveries and inventions, imagining what the third millennium would be like was not far-fetched. The principal politely disagreed and said, "Humanity is just at the beginning of a brilliant era of new discoveries and inventions. Can you give one example?" The scientist replied, "Within less than 50 years, humans will succeed in flying." Hearing this, the principal laughed and exclaimed in surprise, "That's nonsense, my friend, nonsense. If God wanted humans to fly, he would have given them wings. God only intended flight for birds." The principal's name was Wright, and he had two sons named Wilbur and Orville, who went on to invent the first airplane. They owned a bicycle shop and repair garage, skilled in building and fixing bicycles. Their interest in flying was sparked after reading news and articles about other aviation pioneers like the German Otto Lilienthal and the American Octave Chanute. Lilienthal had died in a glider accident, which showed Wilbur and Orville how crucial control was in flight. Finally, the historic morning of December 17, 1903 arrived. The weather was cold and windy, and only 5 local witnesses were present. After several unsuccessful attempts, it was Orville's turn. The engine started. Their wooden and fabric airplane, called the Flyer, was placed on a rail and began to move. Orville took control, and then a miracle happened. For 12 seconds, at a low altitude, but for the first time in history, a heavier-than-air machine with a pilot flew in a controlled manner. That day, they made 4 flights, the longest lasting 59 seconds. But here's the interesting part. When they sent a telegram of their success to their father, major newspapers refused to believe it. No one imagined that 2 unknown bicycle mechanics could achieve what the greatest minds in the world had failed to do. But the Wright brothers did not give up. They spent the next 2 years improving their invention, and by 1905, they could fly continuously for 38 minutes, proving to everyone that the dream of flight had become a reality. In the eyes of those who do not believe in flying, the higher you soar, the smaller you become.